Day breaks in the remote village of Mendaleka in central India. This community of 500 people have a close link with the surrounding forest. It's closely bound up with their culture, traditions, sustenance and daily livelihood. They speak their own dialect, Gondi, and worship their own gods. Decisions in Mendaleka are made communally. Everyone has a say in how the village is run and has a set number of community tasks to perform each day. The villagers are passionate protectors of the 1,900-hectare forest around them. Nilesh Heda is working closely with the villagers as part of his Millennium Assessment. He's been documenting the flora and fauna so important in the day-to-day life of the villagers. So far, he's counted over 600 species. Mendaleka is held up as an example of how a community can become self-reliant by caring for the environment around them.
Well, this village has two different and most important things. One, the involvement of local people in the management of natural resources. And second, they promote the study of natural resources. That means studied approach and people's participation are two very important things we can learn from the Mendaleka.
Dawaji Navalu, a village elder, has been helping Nilesh with his assessment. Dawaji started leading the village towards self-rule in the 1970s, when the Indian government wanted to displace villages in this part of Maharashtra and cut down the forests for wood. Dawaji founded the Save Forest, Save Humanity movement and managed to convince the authorities of the value of preserving villages like his.
People are born in forests. It is our lifeblood. These people cannot live without forests. They depend on it for plants, medicine, raw materials, flowers, fruits, honey, everything.
Now, for the first time, Dawaji and Nilesh are documenting the accumulated knowledge of the villagers.
Well, they planted many plants here, which are very much used to them, including gooseberry, soap nut and gradi, which are daily used to the people. He is explaining the properties of these plants and how they planted here, why they planted here. Management of natural resources should involve the local people. This is a proven fact from the Mendaleka experience. But the flow of knowledge should not be one way. It should be two-way flow of knowledge.
Cow dung is collected and used as household fuel in the form of methane gas. The idea may not be new, but here they've devised a simple way to provide clean gas to every single household in the village.
So she said that initially when gas was not there, she had to do too much efforts to collect the firewood from the forest. Now, due to this biogas, she can immediately cook her food without paying too much attention to collect the firewood.
Government officials recognise the achievements of Mendaleka and work alongside the village. Today they're met by the Gram Sabha, a decision-making council created by the villagers that includes at least one member of every household. But for Dawaji Navalu, the work is far from over.
The forest will only survive if we all work together to ensure it survives. We need the help of people from the community, but also from different fields, the city, government offices. With such a combined effort, the forest will no doubt survive for a very long time, hundreds of years.
By gathering global information into one single report, it's hoped common threads from very different regions will help produce solutions.
We've got to do actions in different forest systems, in different cultural systems, in both the developed and in the developing country. So there's no one big simple solution like eliminating ozone depleting gases or eliminating carbon dioxide from energy production. It's going to be dozens and dozens of little interventions in very different cultural and socio-economic systems.